Why can't my hair look this good when I'm actually going out and seeing anybody? Hello, I am Hannah and I'm Hey J Hand Dyed Yarns, and this is attempt number 2 at having a go at this podcast thing. It's been a bit of a weird week and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the world of indie dyers, and by that I mean the very, very saturated market that is people like me that are dyeing yarn and then flogging it, for lack of a better term. It's been weird. I think I've been dyeing yarn for about 3 years now, and for the vast majority of the time I freaking love it. It's allowed me to find friends. It's allowed me to be part of a community that I've never known any community like the yarny, knitting, crochet community, where everyone's so lovely. There's so many people that I have things in common with, and largely it's given me so much of a life that I really love, for so many reasons, and that's been great. But the flip side is that you start a business hoping that you're gonna, I don't know, actually I didn't have any expectations when I started doing this. I just thought, well, at the time I had a job that I really hated and I was really loving knitting, and owning a yarn shop seemed like a dream too far out of reality for me, so I thought, oh, I'll give this a crack with the yarn stuff. I'd start playing around with that, and it kind of just went from there. My friends bought it from me, and then their friends bought it from me, and then a friend of mine went to the Fiberworks in Chipping Norton, and then they bought some from me, and it just grew and grew to this lovely business that I really enjoy having, and I've gained so many lovely customers and so many, like I said, friends. It's been lovely. But the flip side is there's an awful lot of people doing the same thing, which in this world of social media where everyone is, you know, talking about how well they're doing and how amazing everything is, it's quite difficult to look at... There's my cat. It's quite difficult to, you know, not get yourself down about things, not get down and think, God, maybe I'm just not that good. Look at all these people out there killing it. Look at all these people out there that are, you know, far more successful. Bloody hell, Bonzo. There are people out there that are far more successful than I am and look like they're doing better. But, and this is a big but, so this week I put on Facebook, or my personal Facebook, not my business one, but I did put something on my Hey J Yarn Instagram account that I just got really fed up because something came up on social media that I just thought, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? What is the point? And why am I doing this? I don't know. Well, there are reasons why I'm doing this still. But the fact that after I put it up on social media, something really lovely happened, which was that, you know, in this world where in social media everyone's playing the everything is awesome game, and everyone's portraying their best life, and everyone's portraying that everything is so great, actually when I posted up about, actually I wasn't feeling so great, the amazing thing came through where actually people, including friends who are also indie dyers, all kind of came through and were really supportive and said, actually we all get days like that. So we're all having days like this. Maybe we're all having these same struggles. I don't know. I mean, it is a saturated market, so I think there's a lot more of us that feel like this than there aren't, actually. And for all the people on social media that are looking like that, you know, this yarn, they're dyeing yarn and it's their only source of income, so they must be doing well. I don't know their situation, and at the risk of upsetting some people, the amount of times I've seen on you know, Instagram or whatever, where people are going, oh, I'm just hitting the studio to dye up my big loads of batches of yarn, blah blah blah. It's probably the utility room in their mum's house, or maybe they're in a situation where they don't have extortionate outgoings that need covering. I don't know, and there will be some people who it is more than covering the bills for. You know, there's a whole range of it, but man, maybe if we were all a little bit more honest with each other, I don't know, it's been a weird one, but maybe we need to talk and be a little bit more honest about what's actually going on, because man, social media has a lot to answer for. Social media has a lot to answer for when it comes to, you know, our self-esteem, and cause it's constant comparison, constant wondering, you know, if they're getting it so right, maybe I'm just getting it really wrong. I don't know. I mean, like I said, we're going back to why am I doing this? So when I came around to, you know, when I was feeling like, why am I doing this? I mean, I've got this lovely business, and it's not my only source of income. I have a full-time job on top of it, and that's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm alright with that. And because for me, why am I doing this? Because it's given me that community that I now feel a real part of, and I really don't know what I'd do without it, actually, because some of the friends that I've made through yarn are the people that just get me the most, and that's been amazing. So I'll keep on tinkering around, and I'm going to keep on doing it. But yeah, it's a saturated market. I think for people that are that decide, look at the social media feeds of all these people that look like they're doing really, really well, and that everyone's living off of this, really have a think about, if you're going to start a yarn dye business, what's going to make you unique? Because Christ, you've got to have something unique. You've got to, because otherwise you're just, what else have you got? What's out there what are you doing that's not already been done? Anyone can Google yarn dyeing and, you know, get some stuff sent to their house and call themselves an indie dyer, vlog it on Etsy, and you're up and running. But what's different about you? I think that's the thing that I've really been thinking about this week. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there because it's been really weighing on my mind recently. But yeah, actually I think just talking to people and talking to other dyers and talking to people that just get it and actually we're good enough to be, you know, share sort of our common experiences has been great. So that's where we're at. Anyway, what else have I been doing this week? This week it came with the release of this lovely thing. This jumper is giving me life, and my life will be complete once I've knitted this jumper. I don't know when that will be, but once I'm wearing this, I'm done. Because what else do you need once you've knitted this? I mean, seriously. And yeah, and finally I just wanted to give a sneak peek of, I've been doing a test knit for a friend, Sue Stratford, also known on Instagram as Knitting and Gin. Honestly, people that combine knitting with things that are just awesome are my people, honestly. Like Knitting and Gin, you're my friend. Knitting is metal. We would have beautiful children together, I think. So if you combine knitting with something awesome like gin and metal, and I don't know, probably the next one will be like gin and chocolate and gin and puppies and gin and... wait, we're on to gin now. It was about knitting. Anyway, it's Saturday. So Knitting and Gin, Sue Stratford, I've been test knitting a pattern for her. So she showed me this at Fibre East and I was just like, holy shit, this is awesome. So she sent me the pattern, and I've been test knitting it because I'm just loving it. So this is, Sue has designed a pattern a while ago of this amazing jumper with this like intarsia, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Lightning bolt, sort of like grey with like a sort of David Bowie-esque kind of lightning bolt going through it, and it's super, super cool. And at Fibre East we traded some yarn, so I've now got the pink for that lightning bolt, and I need to get whichever colour I want for the jumper, but when I've, you know, find some time. But I'm gonna make it though, it's so awesome. But she's done a shawl version of the lightning bolt, and I'll kind of shift you back to show you. So this is it. It's not finished, it's still on the needles, and it's just awesome. Ironically, for a podcast that is meant to be a Hey J podcast, none of this is my yarn. I got the yellow is from Dye Candy, who was the nicest person I think I've ever met at Fibre East, and she was just, she's just brilliant. She's like punk rock and just a whole load of awesomeness that I aspire to grow up to be one day. This blue, the blue is Manos de Uruguay. Again, a skein that I picked up at Fibre East from my good friends at the Yarn Cafe, because it went with Dye Candy's skein. And this is, what's the name of them? Devon something or other. A skein that I traded on, I got on a Facebook de-stash group because I needed something to go with the purple, to go with the green, yellow and blue. That's what I needed. So there you have it. It's still on the go. I'm supposed to have it finished by September. It's now, what day are we on? 25th. So, and it's now the bank holiday weekend, so I'm really hoping I'll have this finished by then. So there you go. Yeah, a little bit of a serious episode today, but you know, I'm going with it. And you know, I've dyed my hair today and I'm feeling very pleased about it. So enjoy your weekends. Hello, it's, well, oh fuck.